Hi everybody, it's Lisa Walker, and as promised I'm just going to make a reasonably short video clip just showing you how to resize some images for your Facebook timeline and also how to make your own little image covers for the little apps on your Facebook timeline page as well. So today we're going to be using Photoshop Elements. I love this program, I use it all the time. Very easy to use just for the basics, and a really great program to have on your computer, not just for editing images but really good for photos and fixing up old photos if you scan old ones as well, if you're into photography or scrapbooking or collecting old images, things like that. So a really handy program to have. As you'll see, I've got Adobe Photoshop 7 and it's an older version, it's up to about 11 now, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can pretty much do the same thing of what I'm going to show you today on any version. So great program just to have on your computer regardless, just for all sorts of different things. So first of all, I've opened it up. We're going to go to Edit, opening the program up. And I've got a couple of images that I'm just going to resize just for an example. So I've saved a couple on my desktop. So first of all, we go up to File. I'm going to show you how to do the profile photo first, which is a good idea to make 180 by 180 pixels. So we go to Open, up on the top left hand corner here, and I go to my desktop and I'll save the image that I've found. Got a celebrity here, so wishful thinking that I'd look like that. So first of all, okay, over on the left hand side here you've got your toolbar down the side. Now we go to this little box here with the little lines around it, and it's called the rectangular marquee tool. And we're going to click on that with our mouse, and what we're going to do is we're going to select the area that we want to crop. So because we want this one in a square, it's easier to go up to the mode here at the top and change this from normal to fixed aspect ratio, and that'll make it into a square for us automatically. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the mouse to where we want to start the image, and you'll see this little X up here. Click down on the mouse and hold, and then drag. And we're going to get basically the image where we want it. You'll see that little selected highlighted area there. Then we come up to the top here and go to Image, and then go down to Crop and click Crop, and that crops our image into a square. Now what we want to do is we're going to go up to Image again at the top and go down to Resize, Resize Image Size. Now what we want to do is we want to put the width and the height, make sure that pixels is selected here on the right hand side, and go down, type in 180. You'll see the height will automatically go to 180 as well, because we've kept the aspect ratio as a square, and we just go OK. That'll resize. Then just go up to File at the top left here, Save As. Now I'll save it onto my desktop. Name the file what you want, so you might want to just put down profile picture. Save it here in the format. We want to save it as a JPEG, and then save. And then this box will pop up how large we want the file. You can either just select down low, medium, high. I usually just, medium or high is what I usually do. And OK. Okay, so that's the first image done for our profile picture for our Facebook timeline. Now we go back up to File, Open. I'm going to find the next image that I've got for the banner, and Open. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make sure we take this mode back off fixed aspect ratio back down to normal. And that will allow us to go into crop it into a rectangle. Now when you choose an image for your banner, make sure you choose it at least 851 pixels wide. So we don't want to have any stretched images. So this one's quite a big image, so we're going to crop it down. So we just come back up here to, I'll go to the selection tool on the left hand side. Start holding down the mouse where you want your image to start. Drag the mouse over. You've centered your picture. Let the mouse go. Go back up to Image and Crop. Now what we want to do is we want to resize the width. So I go to image, resize, image size, and we want the width to be, the width is probably a little bit more important than the depth because we can actually move the picture around a little bit once we've uploaded the picture on Facebook, which I'll show you how to do next later on after we've done these images. So we want the width to be 851 pixels, and you'll notice the height is 403. I might actually just crop that down a little bit more because we really want it to be reasonably close to 315. So I'm just going to select that again, crop it a bit more. Okay, resize again. Okay, we go to 851. And now we're back down to 339 for height. We want it to be about 315, so that's a lot closer. We'll be able to just maneuver this image around for the extra amount to center it when we upload it to Facebook. Push OK, and then save as. And I'm going to save it as banner Facebook, JPEG, save, and just hi. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you what to do is a little bit trickier if you haven't used Photoshop before, but it is still easy at the same time. So we're going to make a little app for our Facebook applications, which are these little apps here. You'll see there's a little drop-down box on the side here. We can install several apps. So we can actually change these little images and make these up to how we want to be. So you might want to have like a theme. So for example, on my page, I've got a theme of white background for my little app images. On one of my other pages, I've got a black background, completely different theme. So that stands out too. So it really depends on the look or the theme or the colors that you're going for. So for this tutorial, I'm just going to use a white background. So we'll go up to File here at the top left, and we'll click New Blank File, and we'll name the file. So for example, for this tutorial, I'm going to change the Twitter icon. So I'll call it Twitter app, and the width we want it to be 111 pixels, and the height we want to be 74 pixels. And I'm just going to use the background color as white, but you can actually choose a background color here and then choose what color you want. But for this tutorial, I'm going to choose white and just go OK. So here we have our little app square, the size that we need. So now I'm going to find a little Twitter icon that I can center onto this picture. And you can also put frames and things around this as well, or load it onto a coloured background and make it into a little frame. There's all sorts of things you can do to jazz it up as well. So what I'll do is I'm just going to go to Google, and I'm just going to type in Twitter icon. And then I'll just go to images, and I'll find a little icon that I want to use in the image. So for example, I'll just use this. Actually, I'll use this little bird here, I think. So we just want to save that. I just quite often save things on my desktop because it's easier to find when you're in a hurry. And then we go up to File, Open, and we want to go to our defaults to my desktop. We're going to look for that little icon that we just downloaded. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can resize the image first, which is probably the quickest way, or you can actually copy and paste the image this size and then scale it down. So for example, I'll use the selections tool over here on the left hand side, and I'm just going to select this image, go up to image resize, and if I don't really want this to fill up the whole depth of the image, if I made the height 74, it would be, because this is quite a large image, it would take up the whole rectangle depth-wise. So I might make it a little bit less. So the height that we would actually want is 74, but if I make it, say, 70, it'll give me a couple of pixels or something either side, so there's a little bit of white there. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to select that again and go up to Edit, Copy. Whoops, undo, I just cut it. Edit, copy. Double click on a little white icon down the bottom, the little box that we've made. Go up to edit again and then click paste. And here we have a little icon that's centered. Now the other way that we can do it, just to show you the other example, for example, is I might just go back here and grab another Twitter icon. And I'll just show you, for example, this one. Save it to my desktop. Okay, so we'll go up and make a new blank file. Twitter app 2, width 111, height 74, white background, okay. Okay, so now we're going to go file, open again, find our image that we downloaded. Now this time I'm not going to resize it, I'm just going to show you how you can copy and paste it as it is and scale it down, which is what I do a lot of the time because it's just quick. Go up to your selection tool at the side here on the left, select your image, go up to edit and copy, double click on your little white icon down the bottom that you made before, and then go up to edit again and paste. Now you see it's only picked up a little bit of the image because the image is too big. So if we go up here to the left hand side, up to this move tool up here, click that, and you'll see that it's selected our image we've just put on top. So now you can simply grab the corner and drag it down to the size that you want, and then move it, pick it up and hold the mouse down and move it around in the center. And when you're happy with that, click the tick. And there we have our little Twitter icon there as well. So we'll save that one, save as. And now just make sure that instead of leaving the format as Photoshop that you change it to JPEG. And then click save. Alright, so we have our images ready. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to Facebook. And I'm just going to show you how you can change some of these images. Very easy. So for example, this banner here, we can just click change cover. And we can click upload photo. And that takes it off our computer. So go to the banner that I made before. Click that, click open. Now you'll see it's loading. Now what you can do, it says here drag to reposition cover. So I can actually move that around. And I'm just going to move it up a little bit. Yep, I'm happy with that. So then I click save changes. And same with the profile picture. You just click edit profile picture. Click on that. Now if I had some photos on Facebook that I'd already uploaded that I wanted to use for my profile photo, I could just click choose from photos. But since we're going to use the new photos that I've just edited, I'm going to choose upload photo. See here it says take photo. You could do that on a webcam as well. So we'll choose this profile picture of the celebrity we've got here. Open that. Don't worry, I'll change this again later. And here it's centered that in the center there. So that looks really nice. And we'll go down to our little apps here. And you'll notice that you've got this little box on the side here that says 3. That's just showing that I have 3 more showing. Now you can't actually if I close that again, you'll see that there's no way to get into this image to try to work out how to edit it. And sometimes it can drive you crazy when you're sitting there. You've seen other people on their Facebook pages have all these fancy images and you're thinking, how do they do that? How do they change them? Well, it took me a while to figure it out as well, but you need to click this little drop down number 3 over here. Yours won't necessarily say number 3. And then you'll notice that these little pencil icons appear up in the top right hand corner. So what these little apps are, for example, is they can take you to like a landing page or an application. So you can link directly to your YouTube videos, to your Twitter feed, your Pinterest page, that type of thing. So for example, this one that says cash, I could click on that and that'll take me to a capture page where people have to, can actually click this button and it'll take them to, they put in their email address to go to your autoresponder. So this is a really great way to generate leads. And what we're going to do is click that box again, go to Twitter, click this little icon up at the top right hand corner, and then we go right down to edit settings. Now you can actually change the writing of what you want it to say underneath each image, and you can do this where it says custom tab name. So I'm just going to write Twitter, save. Now I can also, where it says custom tab image, is where I can change the picture. So I click on change, and I can actually edit. When you hover over your image that you've already got, or you may have the default image when you very first start up your fan page, you can just click on edit, and then you can choose your file off your computer that you've just made. So I've got a couple of choices here, what I just did. So I'll go for this little Twitter one down here, little birdie. And it's changed up here. So if you go back and click on your profile page, you'll see it's changed the image and it's changed the name. So simple as that, to change your little icons and customize your page however you want and get a theme going on. It's really nice to have a theme going if you're trying to brand yourself as well. And try to be consistent throughout your whole page. You might want to jazz it up every now and then, but try to keep your theme consistent to try and brand yourself, which is really great. Alright, so that's it for those images. And the last thing I just wanted to say was a program that I'm actually using to record this video right now. If I can actually open it. That's not it. Just try and find it. It's a program called Camtasia Studio, and it's a great program. And if you're into internet marketing or network marketing and you're trying to brand yourself online or make videos, that type of thing, it's a really, really great video program to have. And I'm just trying to get it open at the moment. Doesn't seem to want to open, probably because I've got it running. We'll see if I can get it to open. Yeah, so you can get this program from techsmith.com, which is, okay, I've opened the wrong icon. TECHSMITH, and yeah, oh, here it is. It's a great program to have, and you can actually get it for Windows and Mac. I actually have it on my MacBook Pro laptop, and I've downloaded it for Windows as well, so I can have the best of both worlds, and it's a really great program, so I'd recommend that. Last time I brought it, I don't know what the price is now, but last time I brought it was around about $80 odd US, I think, but definitely worth its weight in gold. So I'd recommend this program if you really get serious about getting into internet marketing. So anyway, so that's it for the video today, and I hope you've actually learned something, even though it's reasonably basic stuff. But yeah, any questions or anything, just you can email me, or you can leave me a message on Facebook, anything like that. It's just facebook.com/workwithlisawalker. So feel free to contact me anytime with any queries or any how-tos, and I'd be happy to help. So thanks for watching this video and taking the time. Good night.